Good day to you, fine sir, and welcome back to Moonlighter, and I think this is episode 5. Now, since episode 4, I have done a little bit of running around in the background, just kind of sort of grindiness, really, just to push things on a little bit so I can show you the next thing that happens. So, just so that you know where we are now on the 11th of January, so a couple of days have passed. We have now got all of these things equipped. So we've got steel boots, steel chest plate, steel helmet. The pluses indicate that they are enchanted. We have got the training spear and we have got the training bow. So we've got all of the first tier stuff, but we've got the steel version of the first tier stuff, which is kind of the best one. We have also done a couple of things to our shop, which I will just go and show you as well. Just a few things, ignore all this. I'll just show you exactly where we are. So whoops, I just fired an arrow over there, I hope nobody got hurt. So we now have the retailer if we want to, but we don't want to just yet, so that's great. Shop wise, I have purchased, or no I haven't, I was about to. I'm going to buy the cash register, which means people will give me more money. And I'm going to buy a bed, which means when I wake up, I will get a little health bonus. I will also get extra chest, and I will also get this cheap sale box. Actually, I'm going to get the cheap sale box now, and there's a reason for that, because I've done all of the first stuff, the level 1 tier armour, I've now got all of these things, which I no longer need. These particular things and sticks and twigs, and they're all worth about a penny, so they're taking up space, so I want to stick them in my sale box. So let's just go sale box. Helps if you're actually holding them, and then you don't actually have to sell them. People will just come in and buy them and you get a small amount of cash as a result. So all of this stuff is now basically junk. It's literally vendor trash. Have I got enough space for that? Probably press that button. There we go. And now people will just come in and they're gonna buy all that stuff. It's all cheap. It's all rubbish. So the point of me doing a bit of grinding was to kind of get this equipment so that I could now go and show you what happens when you get onto the 3rd level of the dungeon. And if that goes really well, I need to assess where we are in terms of how many repeat runs you have to do on the dungeon, because you've got to do some upgrading of your shop so that you can sell more stuff for more money, so you can buy everything, because all of this armour costs 4 grand each piece. The boots might cost 2, but the next level it's all sort of 16, and it really ramps up very, very quickly. So you have to, I mean, you have to just kind of grind a little bit to make sure that you're on top of where you need to be. Now that's obviously near the exit. We don't want to exit just yet. Let's clear the dungeon first, maximise the time and the money returns. Ah, I've been grabbed. Missed me. Oi, oi. Oh, oi, 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 oi. That was ridiculous. There's goo all over the floor. Now, in later levels, like the jungle level, which we're going to get to in a minute, the goo is green and poisonous. So whereas this goo is just kind of irritating because it slows you down, the goo in the next level is actually dangerous. Whoops. Hit me. Thank you. Aha, right. You see how that chest still has its lock on it? It's because it's a chest monster. Oh! That was a thing. We needed that thing. Just picked up a part which I believe we need for the next level of weapon, which would be awesome, because the next level of weapon is, well, just does a lot more damage. Okay, I'm just going to go dive down a hole. No, pointless. It is worth checking the holes because if you, I've been up there, haven't I? If you find one of those, whoops, if you find one of those books which are worth $3,000, I mean, you know, it's like, yay, free money. The spear is just so great because you just keep poking these things and they just never get anywhere near you. You may remember from the first kind of couple of episodes, those gave me a right hammering. And I did not enjoy my time. Whoops. Because I kept getting stabbed repeatedly by these horror things. Yeah, you didn't stand a chance. I am going to dive off here. Yeah, that was worthwhile. No book, unfortunately. But there will be a chest with some stuff in it. Ah, get off, get off! Get off! That was ridiculous. I didn't do very well there. I should have done much better, but never mind. Never mind. Right, okay, so we've got one bunch of hidden stuff. Let's just... Where's the map? Straight across. Let's get on to the second level, because that was the point of this entire thing. Did I remember potions? Yeah, I did. Good. Good, good, good. Ah. Nice. I just want to deal with these stupid shooty things. There we go. Now, having dealt with them, I can deal with these kind of in a more leisurely way. Oops, if I wasn't sort of as inept as I've just been. There we go. And... Is that a real chest this time? Is that another chest? It's another chest monster! But it did give me another one of these. And we need those. In fact, let's just do the old check with all the expensive stuff up top, because, I mean, we certainly don't need a single twig. These things need to stay where they are, that's fine. That's probably worth more than that. Yeah, that will probably be alright. Right, onward and downward. Boss time. And that is what happens when you have good equipment and a nice weapon that does a lot of damage. So that's level 1. Level 2. We've been here before, we've done this before, and we've got to the end of it before, but we've never gone on to level 3. So let's just carry on. Now this is going to involve a little bit of throwing away, whoops, of some stuff that we no longer need. Wait, come here. Yeah, you aren't going to jump on me this time, are you? Okay, right, so that's worth a pittance. We get rid of that. 3 swords is certainly better than 2 swords. When you get onto level 3, you start to get these ones which, instead of having a bad thing here where they curse things, they'll remove curses, and then that allows you to clump things together, and that's kind of cool. It's kind of a helpful way of running your inventory. Now that's worth more than everything else. Basically, you just need to be a bit harsh with yourself and get rid of junk. Things which aren't worth a lot of money. We will keep put those up there for the minute. Don't think we need any of those anymore. Certainly don't need one on its own. Ah, get off. Okay. Right. Off we go. Jungle time. Ow. 38 points of damage that thing did to me. With one hit. And as you can see, this has got like about half as much health as the boss thing from the previous one. All of these things are worth more than anything I'm carrying. Oops. 10 jellies is fine. We'll keep 10 jellies. Tell you what, we could use a couple of potions. That would get rid of a few things. But let's get rid of some junk metal because it's not worth a lot. 74 for 10. I mean, bah. Let's go this way. I know these things love picking stuff up, and I don't really know why. Okay. What's that going to do? Destroys an artifact. Destroys an artifact. Artifact remains hidden. Right, okay. Get rid of those. Get rid of those. Plonk. I mean, you just don't know whether it's going to be a really good haul or not. We're not likely to get any more petals, so we might as well get rid of that. Get off. Now that is going to destroy those if we leave it where it is, so we might as well put it up there. Done. We can't pick up any of that stuff, but it's all worth nothing. Except perhaps for... That's frustrating. We'll come back to this room. We might... I mean, the stuff doesn't go away. We might have a way of picking some of that stuff up a bit later. That guy's got a thing. And you can't hit him from the front. Crikey. Ah! Oh, stupid boy. That was some of the best play I think I've ever managed in my life. Right, so we can... I should have just stood over there and shot it with a bow and arrow. I don't know what I'm thinking about. You don't want... okay, fair enough. We'll do this one at a time. What did we pick up that time? 29. What did I just do? There we go. So at least we fell off there enough times to know that we don't need to fall off there. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to do... if I was being really anally retentive about it, I would worry about all that stuff and that leaf, but I'm just not going to bother doing that because it takes too long, and it's the sort of thing that I get to doing myself because I'm some sort of... Ah, get off me. I'm some sort of weirdo. That was less than ideal. I'm gonna have to just bite the bullet and throw a whole load of stuff away. I have got absolutely tons of whetstones, and these swords are only worth 100, so there's only 2 of them. Might as well get rid of them. There we go. Those things are all worth 100 as well. It's only 1 stone worth 75. So we'll take those. What about the white? What are they worth? They're worth 100, so there's literally 200 gold lying on the floor. That'll do. Gosh, that's a peculiar room. Whoops, I just accidentally used a potion. Leave me alone! Land so I can hit you. That was weird. And this is another room with a book in it, which, as I have said before, if you want to read that text, it is worth reading once. It's probably not worth reading twice. Which is why I don't do it. Whoa. See if we can push this guy away so he can't hurt us. Thank you very much. Nothing down there. Okay, right. So as you can see, we're full of things, and it's starting to become a little bit of a pain to carry on. And that's kind of the point of what's about to happen. Boink. Ah. Oh, you're in the perfect place. Come on. Tell you what. See that? Better living through not being an idiot. That's a boss. Oh, he's just turned into a... Has he hit me yet? Oh, there he is. Pride before the fall. Ah, he got me again. Missed me. Missed me. The game went a bit laggy for a second there, which is unusual. It never happened before. Ow. Yeah, we win. Now, we definitely need that thing which looks like a pepper grinder. I've only got 2 of those. We'll get rid of those. Pepper grinder. I don't know. So what is that? What's it called? It's called a golem chisel, but to me it will always be the thing that looks like a pepper grinder. Right, so through this door is the 3rd level of the dungeon. Now, we're not going to worry about that little goopy thing which has just appeared, because the green monster's going to come after us in a minute. But what we are going to worry about is reading this. One more item dropped by the strange jelly creature. This one is a little more straightforward than the mirror. Similar to our pendants, if given enough gold, it will portal you safely home, but portal remains open after use. So what you can do, and this is an important part of the game, is that we now have a portal. And as you can see down here, where's my cursor? Yeah, okay. Cool. That's kind of just explained. As you can see down here, 400 to leave, 2,000 to leave, but then be able to come back. Now, basically, now we're in the 3rd level of the dungeon. This is where the loot gets significantly better. So 2,000 to be able to leave and then come back to this place with an empty inventory is a massive bonus, because you can run around this level 3 and you will fill up your 20 slot inventory, but it'll all be the stuff which is worth more. So once or twice you need to do this, and it'll net you all of the stuff that you need to upgrade all of your equipment and a load of money to upgrade the shop. Then we can move on and actually kill the big boss at the end, which will open the next dungeon. So that's kind of the way the game progresses, and I'm going to, as I've said before, take the grindy bits in between these moments out. You're not going to have to see all of those. But what we are going to do now is we are going to do this. Bloop. Portal, and then you can just go, I'm off. So that's cool. We killed all these things, 5 chests, all of those monsters. We got a whole load of cash, and that is gradually turning into things worth even more money. So that is a good haul, particularly the 4 golden rune stones. Let's go back to town, and instead of just being the little goopy thing where you arrive via a pendant, we now actually get a door that we can go back through in the future. So that's kind of really awesome. Let's just go and sort everything out. What do we potentially need to keep? Definitely need to keep those. We definitely need to keep that. So that goes in my keep for weapons chest. And quite a lot of this stuff will get removed and thrown away. Like, for example, once... I mean, it's always good to have a stash of these. It's always good to have a stash of these. And you will need to go back to various places in the dungeon and just farm some more goop. Otherwise, your cost of potions will get very, very high. And once you've done all the weapons, you can sell all of the extra stuff. So it's kind of... Let's just get these stuff in the shop. We can comfortably sell all of that stuff. These things need to be moved into my other chests, which I will organise a bit later on. We already have a shop full of things, so let's just open. And I'm going to stand by the door and get ready to rugby tackle anyone who steals things. Hooray! Happy shopper! It's important to keep the table stocked. Is there anything else we can add to? No, that's fine. So these things over here are literally worth nothing. There you go. Somebody is making a purchase. Sell these gold things. They're worth loads. Yay! More money. Thank you very much. You gonna buy some more of my junk? Thank you. Just saw up there by the gold money bag that 60 coins went into it. Oh. Let's do that. Oh, he was happy about that, wasn't he? So today might be quite a good haul, as long as I can keep this going and nobody robs me. Somebody else buying my junk, which is good. It would be good to get rid of the broom. Well done, thank you, sir. Thank you for your custom. I always get suspicious about the very old man with the walking stick. I think he's up to something. I'm not quite sure what, but I'm thinking he's up to something. Did we get the right price for that? Oh, we get an unhappy price for that. Oh, that's right. I remember. They're currently considered a low priority item, so let's not sell that. Let's sell a water lamp, though. Oops. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, let's just sell that. Buy my stuff. Have a water lamp. Go on. You know you want one. Well done. What else can we sell? Let's sell some more cloth. You, old man, buy twigs. Thank you. Actually, I think you bought roots. But we'll excuse that. That's alright. Because he then went and spent 1,000 quid on something else. Oh. So yeah, this has been a good day. I'm just going to just shove this metal in here, because I don't think that's worth very much. And also, no one's robbed me yet, which is brilliant. Because being robbed sucks. So we started this day with about 8 grand, and then I spent it all on shop improvements, and as a result of a good day's wandering around in the dungeon gathering loot, we've now got 14 grand. It's nearly night time though. Nearly the end of the day. We don't actually know how much these petals are worth. More than a plant. We don't know how much that's worth either. Not a great deal. Where are we? Well, that's worth 450. I really don't know how much these petals are worth. Let's try 300. If they like them, they like them. Do you want to buy my broom? No. Should we make the broom really, really cheap? There you go. It's 50 gold for a broom. You can use that in a dungeon. You leaving? Is that the end of the day? Yeah. Fair dues, fair dinkum. Now, this has been a good episode, and I have had to explain a lot, and that is why we've gone slightly over time. So I hope you will forgive me, and I hope that hasn't annoyed you. I am going to... No, I'm not going to go to sleep, but if you see... Remember I bought that bed? The extra 50 health in yellow is a free bonus thing for owning a nice bed. So that's cool. We also got some extra money by having the sales register here, which is now made of metal instead of whatever it was made out of before. I don't know, I'm guessing paper. But anyway, so it's been a long episode. I've enjoyed it. We got a lot done. What I'm now going to do is probably grind a couple of runs just to get the money up. Then I will buy some more equipment before attempting to tackle the boss, which I will show you probably in our next episode. I will run down to the high level and I will beat the boss. That's the plan. Join me for it next time. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe if you have. And if you haven't, well, you can't please everyone all the time, can you? That's just life. See you later. Take care. Bye-bye.